Welcome teacher and classmate. In this video, we're going to explain a little about some types of research. Action research, participatory action research, ethnographic research, and experimental research. And some examples about how can apply in educational environment.
Action research is a research method that I to simultaneously investigate and solve news. In other words, as its name suggests, action research, conduct research, and take action at the same time. Action research is often used in the social science, particularly in education settings. Particularly popular with educators as a form of systematic inquiry. It provides reflected and bridges the gap between theory and practice. Advantage of action research. Action research is highly adaptable. Action research provides an immediate and actionable path forwards for solving and threat use. Action research can be very empowering. Disadvantage of action research studies are plagued by very limited generalizability and are very difficult to replicate. Action research can be complex structured in an ethical manner. Action research is at high risk for research biases such as selection bias.
Participatory action research is qualitative research methodology that involves research and participants collaborating to understand social issues and take action to bring about the social change, and it is umbrella for the all research approach that engage stakeholder and each step of the one research for each step of one, and a participative action research study actively engage all relevant participant communities and others with interest in the issues being studied, defining the research problem, developing question, gathering data and general topic for them. The relation that collect data and preparing recommendation in simple terms is studying, engage those close to the problem, participatory while also striving to make positive action change. Okay.
Experimental research is a study conducted with a scientific approach, using two sets of variables. The first set acts as a constant, which you use to measure the differences of the second set. There are three types of experimental design. The first is pre-experimental. A group or various groups are kept under observation after implementing cause and effect factors. The second is true experimental research. It relies on a statistic analysis to prove or disprove a hypothesis, making it the most accurate from the research. And finally, the quasi-experimental design is used in field settings where random assignment is either irrelevant or not.
An example of experimental research is a study that evaluates the impact of the use of educational technology on academic performance in the area of math. Two groups of 30 students with similar socioeconomic background and comparable average academic performance before the experiment are chosen. In the experimental group, tablets with educational application will be used to improve math skills, and the other group will continue with traditional teaching. Before studying the experiment, a test it is applied to know the student level, and after applying the experiment, it is applied again to know the result of the experiment. The results are compared to find out if the impact of the use of technology is positive or negative in the student's academic performance.
In this video, I will talk a lot about what is ethnography research and its type. Okay, what is ethnography research? Ethnography research helps a group of people at and interact with each other in their environment. It's mostly about making observation about people about people rather than focusing on complex data on numbers. Okay, type of ethnography research. Ethnography research comes in various forms, including business, educational, and ethnography research. In ethnography medical research, they are based on several categories of human activity and particular traits identify age, type. Psychology ethnography research. This is referred to as psychological ethnography when ethnographic research methodologies are used psychology to examine human experience and behavior. One numbers two type business ethnography research observe consumer habits and target market to determine market demands and product service attitude. Three numbers type educational ethnography research examines student learning, attitude, motivation, and disposition. Four numbers type medical ethnography research healthcare provides valuable information to improve patient care.
This research focuses on studying and understanding cultures and dynamics within educational environment. An example of this is a study that investigates how cultural and social practices within a school influence student learning and interactions. Observation and interviews are applied to collect the information, in addition to the analysis of documents such as study plans, academic performance report, school policies, among others, to delve deeper into the topic. This research is done with the objective of developing more inclusive practices to promote academic success and well-being of students.